Hello gamers, and welcome to the introduction of the last of the new divisions from the upcoming Man of Steel DLC for Steel Division 2. The last one is the allied Bronirana Brigada, Bulgarian division. I've been several times to Bulgaria. Fantastic history with the Thracian gold and everything. And the food is brilliant with lots of meat and cheese and salad. So yeah, one of the best cuisines in the world, I think. Yeah, they fought against, they switched sides, pretty much like the Italians did, or later the Romanians as well, and fought against retreating German units in Yugoslavia. There's a mix of light armor and pre-war weaponry, and pechota squads, older tanks, and there are variants that were originally destined for Afghanistan, medium Panzer Force, Tug 3s, Swedish Bofors, 220mm guns, and so on. Quite a few planes to bring pain. Yeah, so a unique mix, it says here, of outdated equipment, mainly. So let's take a look. Here we are. Obviously, the Bulgarians are a totally new faction to the game. I think there's not a single Bulgarian unit yet. Activation slots, and this was supposed to be like a tank division and like a German tank division basically. And once they were fully trained, they actually switched sides and attacked the Germans. Yeah, it's worth reading all those devlogs. They're actually pretty cool. There's also lots of history in them and maps and stuff. So infantry tab, not very good, as you would expect from a German Panzer division. Wagon tab also only like 4 slots. Very decent tanks slots, but it gets super expensive towards the end. Support, really bad, only 3 cheap slots. Anti-tank is okay with a couple of good slots. Anti-air, 3 slots, it depends what's hidden behind. Artillery is very decent, and then quite a lot of cheapish air slots. In the infantry tab, we get the Lovchi Tankora. So they basically joined forces with Yugoslav partisans. We have an anti-tank rifle and an anti-tank grenade. 15 points only, but also only 6 men. They're already enough, as are the Borchi. Light infantry rifle squads. Light infantry rifle squads is a new designation, and they all have the radar trait. 2 cards. This is a possible line infantry, given it's got an automatic rifle. Then you get the Command Pioneery. Basically, all those Bulgarian units are new in a way. New uniforms, new everything, and yeah, this is a pioneer leader, basically, though, without radio available in A phase. The Commandeer also no radio, but this is pretty cool because he's very, very beefy with 12 men and has a Fiat. So I think this is, and also 3 availability for just 20 points. I mean, how is that possible? You know, when you compare these two, I think the clear winner is the Commandeer. Yeah, it's obviously not an oversight because it's also already enough, but I think this is a really good commander. Then you get the first Moto Pechota, which is like, they're all like Panzer Grenadier squads basically, for just 20 points though. Quite nice. B-phase locked. The Moto Pechota Faust, also B-phase locked and obviously C-phase as well, as you can see. And the difference being they've got a Panzerfaust and you only have 1 card, also cheaper. Then they come in the Sheta. And the Sheta is, I think, yeah, is a new transport vehicle. Probably French, maybe, I don't know. Polish, I don't know. Then, yeah, the BMW 325, I think, is new as well, by the way. So 3 cards of these guys, they are rather beefy. 15-man squad with an automatic rifle, nothing to sneeze at. Really good. Then Sturm Pioneers, Assault Engineers here with 1 flamethrower. Yeah. And then you get a leader with radio and smoke. That's obviously nice. And then you get a commander Pechota. Not super beefy, but 7 man, also quite good. The Panzerbüchse is not super good, only 1 damage. Better than nothing, I guess. But I think this is it. Yeah, here, the commandeer is yeah, the best leader, in my opinion. And then you get a pioneer squad as well, also with the known not so good availability. You can't double vet them. I mean, they are not very combat experienced troops. In the Wrecking tab, you get a BMW with radio. You get the M223. And this is a new addition. And I hope I can piece it in. I love those tiny vehicles. Then you get more new Bulgarian units. This is basically 2-man Aufklärer squad. And it's actually still driven by Wehrmacht soldiers. I write that down as a possible bug. Hey, I wrote that down. And then you get the Radutz Navaci, which is a 4-man squad with an MG34. And then the already known Konjichki Itsudachi, only 1 card. It's a good CQC unit with automatic rifle, 4 Berettas and a Molotov. Really nice. You get 10 in C-phase, unvetted, or 8 single-vetted, so that's maybe where you want to put them. In the tank tab, you get lots of old stuff. You get the Škoda, so that's Czechoslovakian. It looks really shite for 10 points, but then you look here, okay, it's armored, nice, good. But then AP shells, 40mm penetration at 1k range, holy shit. And the speed is, yeah, a bit bad, but this is really cool. And then you get a Škoda S35 in the leader variant, also only for 10 points. And then the really beefy Škoda T11 for 15 points. But then, look at that. 70mm penetration. In my opinion, pretty amazing. And by the way, the Škoda S35, there's an S35 in North. But there it is, here it has a weaker gun. So only 40 instead of 70mm, I think, penetration. It has worse armor. Looks different, it's a different model as well. And here it has, oh sorry, no, the Yugoslav one has the, yeah, the Yugoslav one has a weaker gun, has a worse armor and better HMG. Okay, this way around. So only the HMG here is weaker. Then you get another Czechoslovakian, I guess, tank in the Praga P38, also new, 70mm penetration as well, but a better armor. Really nice unit for 20 points, insane availability. A-phase locked, but these guys are not. So say hello to 24 Škoda S35. Then you get your T4 Panzer IV Gs, 3 cards of Panzer IV H, with the better armor. Then you get a Panzer leader, Panzer IV leader. You get 3 cards of Stück 3s, and you get leader Stück 3 with a nice flag here. So you can really choose if you want to go more for like the spammy approach, or if you with added better medium tanks, or if you want to go and fill your slots up with really good German medium tanks. In particular, the Stück 3 is obviously quite nice. Here you've got the tiny mortar. You get Schwarzlose, which is not very good, unfortunately. But you also get this new. I think this is new. No, it's not quite new. There's a Hungarian one as well. But, oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong thingy. This is entirely new, according at least to what I found in the armory. Really good infantry gun for just 25 points. 1k range only, but you get AP shells, 40mm, and HE shells. So really, really nice, in my opinion, for 25 points. Can come with 90 kilometers per hour in the BMW 325, which is a new transport. Then you get the MG34. And here you can see the model has the correct driver. It's not a Wehrmacht driver. 2 cards of supply trucks. You know what's in there. I don't know what that symbol means. Let me know in the comments if you know. And then your commander options are a bike, commander on foot, and the M223 commander. That is already in some divisions. Really tough because you actually only have 3 affordable slots and 1 goes to the infantry gun for sure, in my opinion. Anti-tank, no Stuks in here. You get the Solothurn. You get a Panzerschreck squad, but only in B phase. Again, they have the wrong drivers here. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Everything is work in progress. Hence also the notification I put at the bottom left. Then you get the Pak 36. Really nice AT gun for just 30 points. Range is obviously not super great. Heat is only 750 meter. But this is cool for ambush, and you get a lot. You also get this fantastic Pak 9738, which is really good in my opinion for just 30 points. With heat, AP, and HE, all at a very decent range. Then you get 2 cards of P38s, Pak 38s, and I think they tend to overperform. I fully agree with the tech power. He also always says they are pretty nice. Range, obviously, if you encounter something, you are within range of allied tanks, and so on, but still. Then Pak 40 as well. Only 5 slots, but and lots of nice options. Anti-air, you get a 20 mil. Not very good. You get a Flak 36. You get a Skoda 37. This is like in Hungarian, some Hungarian models. But there they have the thingy here, the sides out. Yeah, here it doesn't. And then you get a Pak a Flak 41. 3 slots, so 1, 2, 3. And here you can't get anything with a 20 mil on it. Artillery tab, you get your observer again, wrong biker. And then the Bofors, so Bofors is Swedish, so I think this is new, a new gun, I couldn't find it. Comes in a Fiat TL37, not really fast, unfortunately. Then you get a 81mm mortar. You get a leichte Feldhaubitze 18. Also here, one dude is a Wehrmacht soldier. Okay, I quickly wrote that down. Then you get, this is actually a Bulgarian plane. Here, this face points in the wrong direction. I already wrote that down before. 110 points, 220mm off map. Exceptional agility, and it also then can be used as a recon plane with radio. So you might bring it. Very slow. Most likely will get shot down. 150mm, that's die schwere Feldhaubitze. Can come with an ammo, but very slow. Then you get the Gaup Schneider 220mm, and that's also available in 715th Infantry, but it's basically, other than that, a new unit. Can also come with ammunition. It has quite a dispersion, so radio would be good. This one doesn't have it, but you can add it with your artillery leader. And then the first time that we have a Vickers off-map, old British tank, I think, 149mm off-map. So, I mean, why not? Well, it's 160 points, that's maybe why not. But really fun. Really, really slow though. But it has Recon at least. So then off to the air tab. Some Italian planes. I think this could be an Italian plane possibly. And some other nations have contributed as well, like Strela ABF 109, for example. So for 7.92mm machine guns, I want to see someone use that and shoot down a plane with it. That would be so fun. I will never forget. I think it was Stadek who played Toulon, and then he hunted planes with the off-map plane after it was depleted, super fun and successfully. So it was cool. Then here's the Chaika, possibly Polish or Czech or something, and it's loadout is really shite. Price is really hot though. You can get 4 unvetted, and yeah, it does a dive like a Stuka basically. Then you get the Dornier 17P Urgan. Doe 17P is like the Doe 70P1 in other divisions, but looks slightly different. His head next to the MG, that will be painful for his ears. Looks, what is this? I don't know. Maybe for camera equipment or something. Yeah, then there's the Focke-Wulf 189. This is like the one in Kessel and in First Panchelos, but this one costs 10 points more. And I don't think it has more availability. So that's a bit odd. Then there's the BF 109, E4. Exceptional agility, very bad resilience. Yeah, well, is that any good? 520 kilometers? Maybe it ain't that shabby. I don't know. The loadout ain't that bad. There's worse. Here you get the Devoatin, for example. I think that's worse, right? Yeah, the output is worse. Looks pretty cool. Not sure who built that. Really interesting. Looks a bit like a German plane as well, or Italian maybe. Then you get the Vrana, which is also new. Maybe your go-to scout plane. It's 75 points, unfortunately. Got some shitty MGs. This one points in the right direction. But, you get 400 kilogram bombs. So that's actually pretty cool. Then there's the Stuka D5. Good loadout. You can micro the bombs and dive twice in one go. Another BF-109 G2 with a better speed than the E4, as you can see, but actually the shittier loadout. Then we get the Sheriff. Not sure if that's intentionally open. I mean, we're in the hangar, so. And he needs to shoot around. Not the nicest place to be, I think. 600 kg bombs, very good resilience. So not too bad, actually. And I think that's a new one from Czechoslovakia. Then there's a DO-17 KB1 Uragan. Again with a thingy here. And this one is like the one in Rösselsprung, basically. Load out 20-50 kg bombs. Not so great for killing. Maybe if you want to put out lots of suppression. IL-2 M. Very good resilience. Cluster bomber. Nice. And an IL-2 rocket plane. They're not super good, but still, it's a rocket plane with very good resilience. So, well then, let me choose a favorite unit. I think I will have to go with this amazing little tank here. The rocket plane also seems really nice, but I have to say this is pretty cool. I love those tiny cheap support vehicles with armor. Let me know what you think of the division, and see you in the next video, hopefully. Until then, bye for now.